pass, rolling to his right. They throw it, the in route to Tanner Steck, makes the catch. Steck dives for the pylon. Touchdown!
Up by the Nuggets and an attack. That'll go for a kill from Anasteer.
LaMoure looks for a block, makes a man miss at the 5. End zone touchdown, Squirrels. Sets up middle. Jensen for the exclamation point kill.
30, the 20, the 15, the 10, and an 85-yard touchdown run for Landon Olsen.
Ulster Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And a pleasant good Thursday evening from Castleton, North Dakota. This is Class B volleyball tonight as the LaMoure-Litchville Marion Lobos make their way to Castleton for a date with the Central Cass Squirrels. I'm Chase Miller, and this is our Irie Insurance pregame show here this evening. For more information and to get a free quote started today, go to Irie Insurance online at IrieInsurance.com. Here throughout the week. LaMoure-Litchville Marion, it's their homecoming week as well for the Central Cass Squirrels. The Lobos at 13-5 on the season and 2-1 in District 5 play under the guidance of head coach Jill Dunn in her fourth season here for the Lobos. Taking a look at what they've done recently, they beat Medina Pingree Buchanan in 5 a week ago tonight. Then they played in another 5-setter on Tuesday, hosting the Carrington Cardinals, but they fell short in that District 5 matchup. After tonight for the Lobos, they will travel to Lisbon. Upcoming on Tuesday, we'll have that game for you right here on yourliveevent.com, and then they will make their way as well to Enderlin before traveling to the Lex Burlington tournament here for the Lobos. Well, for the Central Cass Squirrels, 7 wins, 4 losses on the season, 2-3 in Region 1. Head coach by Dana Stansberry here for Central Cass. Taking a look at the Squirrels. Last week they swept Maple River, then they lost in 3 on the road in Weimar against the Warbirds of Weimar-Lidgerwood, and then lost in 4 against number 2 rated Northern Cass in Class B on this very court 48 hours ago on Tuesday. After tonight for the Squirrels, a week from tonight, they will host Hillsborough Central Valley right here on yourliveevent.com in Castleton before also making their way to the Deluxe Burlington tournament in group play. Neither of these two teams in the Lobos or the Squirrels are slated to meet each other. They could, however, though, meet after group play wraps up in Deluxe Burlington. Still to come on our pregame show, we'll take a look at other games going on across the region. Here tonight for both Region 1 and Region 3, we do have a Region 1 contest in Kindred as the Vikings host Northern Cass. Bob Rohr's on the call for you on that one. Also on yourliveevent.com tonight for more games throughout the rest of tonight and a busy Friday to get you into the weekend. Go to our website of yourliveevent.com. Again, that is yourliveevent.com. For the LaMoure-Litchville Marion Lobos, about 5 weeks until postseason play starts up here for LaMoure-Litchville Marion. They will play in that District 5 tournament, then try to qualify for Region 3 and eventually try to qualify for state. Well, for the Central Cass Squirrels, they got about a month and a half before everything gets going if they advance out of the play-in match, and they are our top 4 seed of the quarterfinals on Monday, November the 6th down in Lisbon. For the Squirrels in terms of when their postseason gets underway. We'll take a quick break. When we come back after this, it's our Coach's Corner. Jill Dunn for the Lobos, Dana Stansberry for the Central Cass Squirrels. We'll take a look at the first serve and the starting lineups. That's all still to come here tonight on homecoming week here in Castleton between the Squirrels and the Lobos. It's Class B volleyball, and this is our Irie Insurance pregame show.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota. If you want help from a firm that has integrity and respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the betterment of the community, look no farther than Onstead Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys has dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsborough, Maddox, Page, and Castleton. Or visit our website, www.onsteadlaw.com.
Agri Valley Insurance is a local independent insurance agency located in LaMoure and Arthur. They specialize in providing coverage for your crop, hail, farm, home, auto, and commercial requests. Agri Valley Insurance has access to many different companies and will work hard to provide for your specific needs. Go to agrivalleyinsurance.com or call your local office in LaMoure or Arthur for a free quote or to discuss your insurance requests. Agri Valley Insurance wishes the best of luck to the area local teams.
I'm Darian Bitts. I'm confident on and off the field. And when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nb.gov/confident.
I'm Doug Gray. I'm confident during the performance and when it's time for college. I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
As we continue on our pregame show tonight here from Castleton between LaMoure-Litchville Marion and the Central Cass Squirrels for Class B volleyball. Joining us now is Jill Dunn, head coach for the Lobos here for LaMoure-Litchville Marion. And Jill, just like Central Cass, for your point of view, you're coming off a district and a region game against the Carrington Cardinals that went in 5. I know it wasn't the result that you wanted, but against a good Cardinal club, what did you see from your team on Tuesday night here, Jill?
I guess just a lot of effort, and to go 5 sets, we've been playing a few 5-set matches, and our conditioning, I guess, looks good. We can make it through those 5 sets, so that's always good to see, and it'll only make us stronger when it comes down to tournament time, because when that happens, everyone's out to win, everyone's playing hard, so we got to be ready for that. But yeah, not the result we wanted, but they're also a very good team. It was a good competition. It was a good match for us. I mean, both good teams. It really could have gone either way. So.
And now you're going up against Central Cass, a non-region game this kind of late in the season before you kind of get into the swing of more District 5 and also Region 3 competition. Joe, what do you want to see from your club 48 hours removed from that match against Carrington here tonight against the Squirrels?
Just come out hard and just ready to play as hard as we can. Just get after it. It's always fun to come play a top Region 1 team here. And again, not too much pressure. It's kind of more of a fun match just to play some more competition. But again, just have fun with this one. We don't need to put a bunch of stress on this one, but it's always fun to see what we can do and how we can battle with some of these upper teams here in Region 1 too.
And then you have the Deluxe Burlington tournament not too far down the road here next weekend. So for matches like that in tournament setting or non-region, non-district matches, do you tweak a lot as a coach, or is it, hey, we kind of like what we have for a rotation, let's keep that going, building chemistry? How do you view it as a coach here, Jill?
I tweak things here and there if we need to. Normally there's kind of a standard rotation and we kind of just do things as we need. But, you know, generally sometimes if something's working for the time being, then we kind of stick with it until we exploit weaknesses, I guess, and then we kind of go from there. So I'm never 100% set on something. We always work through a few rotations, kind of through like halfway through the season, and then we kind of really try to find our groove and what our strongest rotation is.
And speaking of your rotation, Bailey Kelly, I just remember watching her in that Maple River match. She had a good particular match here that evening. You got Izzy Miller also up at the net. What do those two provide for the Lobos this year?
Just well-balanced and aggressive. 2 of our top hitters, they can really get up and slam the ball down, and that's good to see. And just a good work ethic, never quitting, going after everything, and that's what we need. That's what you always need. Just always, no matter the result, just as long as you can flat out play and hustle and go for everything, that's all we can ask.
Jill, thanks so much for your time and best of luck here tonight against the Squirrels.
Thank you.
Jill Dunn, head coach for the LaMoure-Litchville Marion Lobos, will continue on our pregame show after this from Castleton. Cass County Mutual Insurance Company, they provide services to homeowners, farm owners, tenants, seasonal dwellings, mobile homes, and farm and personal liability. Cass County Mutual Insurance provides local service to all policyholders and is working with clients in 19 counties in the southeast portion of North Dakota. For more information about Cass County Mutual Insurance Company or to find an agent closest to you, go online to CassCountyMutualInsuranceCompany.com and use their agent locator.
At Castleton Lumber, they want to be part of every stage of your building project from the ground up. Let them assist with planning your project timeline in a way that's affordable and efficient. Castleton Lumber has everything you need to get the look you love with windows, siding, roofing, and doors. From choosing the right materials to the finishing touches, you can count on the folks at Castleton Lumber. Stop in and talk with the crew today or call 347-4471. That's 347-4471.
Central Cass Schools' mission is to foster student excellence in cooperation with family and community and to provide educational opportunities in a safe and caring environment. Thank you to everyone who has helped make this mission a reality. The STEM Center, Theater, Music Wing, Early Childhood Center, Wellness Center, and Athletic Complex will help set students up for success in school and life after graduation. They wish everyone at Central Cass good luck this year with academics and activities as you grow into the new space and move forward with excellence.
As we continue on our Irie Insurance pregame show here tonight from Castleton between the Central Cass Squirrels and alongside the LaMoure-Litchville Marion Lobos. Joining us now from Central Cass, that's Dana Stansberry here, their head coach. And Dana, I know it wasn't the result that you wanted 48 hours ago against Northern Cass, but I remember about 48 hours ago asking you what did you want to see from your team, and you said defense, and some more defense, and you definitely saw that the first two sets going after some volleyballs, keeping some points alive and winning some rallies. What do you hope to take from Tuesday night into another quality and good club in the Lobos here this evening?
It's the same game tonight. We need to play relentlessly, and we need to go after every ball. Nothing drops on our court, just like we did the other night. That's what we're practicing in practice, and that's what we're going to do again tonight. Just another level up for us, rise up, and go again.
And it's always homecoming, so I like to ask coaches on top of this. You have the homecoming queen and Elise Wisniewski, got someone on the homecoming court on top of her with Grace Fletchock. How much fun is it for you as a coach, or maybe it's a little more stressful with all the dress-up days and everything else that goes around before you finally get to volleyball?
I have to laugh a little because the first time, I say back in the olden days when I coached the first time around, homecoming kind of stressed me out a little bit. And this year it's been nothing but fun. The energy has been positive. We had a great crowd here on Tuesday night. A ton of our boys and our girls came out to support the girls, and it was fun. Like it was a great environment, and I think homecoming probably has added to the fun this week, so that's good.
And let's talk a little bit about Elise being the homecoming royalty as she is with the queen. Just her continuing development, continuing to grow a little bit. I know sometimes when she has to go up against a 6-footer across the way like Northern Cass, it can be tough as a front row player, but it seems like she's always on to the next point, the next play, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent here.
Yeah, Elise is a great athlete. We see her here at Central Cass seeing a lot of success with track, but she's a gamer in volleyball too. She's a level-headed kid who understands that volleyball, you're going to make mistakes and you come back and you keep going. And that's exactly what she did on Tuesday night. She worked her tail off up at the net. It helps that she has that 30-inch vertical. It never hurts, but she's a workhorse for us too.
Last thing for you, does LaMoure-Litchville Marion remind you of anyone that you see in Region 1? Or is their brand of volleyball maybe a little bit different in terms of just balance across the board that they will have here tonight, Dana?
You know, watching film with LaMoure, or LMMMM, we see that they are, like the word that you just used, balanced. They spread the net consistently. They use their right side, their outside, their middle, and defensively, very, very sound team. They don't let balls drop. So another good matchup for us tonight that we'll test. Let's see if we can put into play what we've been practicing.
Dana, as always, thanks so much for your time, and best of luck tonight here against the Lobos.
All right, thanks, Chase.
We'll continue on our Irie Insurance pregame show after this from Castleton.
Hey growers, when working on your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook. For tile drainage and service plans, call 701-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
Let's get real. Get ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. The University of Minnesota Crookston offers more than 35 majors, minors, and certificates. Earn a University of Minnesota degree, where you can make a difference in a close-knit community. Faculty become friends and friends feel like family. You don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, and will get you ready for anything.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
LaMoure Hardware carries your everyday items for plumbing, electrical, automotive, and more. Check out their latest selection of Milwaukee tools from M18 fuel impact wrenches, new cordless 70K BTU heaters, chainsaws, and more. There's over 250 Milwaukee tools to choose from. Plus, browse their sweet pickings section. You'll see brand new furniture and decor. LaMoure Hardware is your community one-stop shop. For more info on all the services LaMoure Hardware offers, go online to LaMoureHardware.com.
Taking a look at some other games across the way here tonight on YourLiveEvent.com. Currently in Kindred, it's Northern Cassup 20-11 in the first set over the Kindred Vikings. That is a matchup you can watch tonight on YourLiveEvent.com. Also another match here in Region 2 between North Border and Thompson early on in set number 1. It's a 7 apiece. You also have Weimar, Lidgerwood, and Hankinson. That's a large Region 1 contest here. They're seeing two teams on the top end of Region 1. Barnes County North for a non-Region tilt in Enderlin tonight, and Tri-State goes down to South Dakota for a date with Wilmot. Some Region 3 schools in action here this evening. Oaks visits South Border. You have Kidder County at Edgeley, Cullum up Hillier here tonight against the Rebels. Mayport CG makes their way to Griggs Makota for the number 1 team in Class B, according to the media, with the Patriots, and then Wilton and Wing at Medina, Pingree, Buchanan here tonight as well. So those are some scores from across the region that we will keep our eyes apprised of. Once we get any finals, we will pass those along here tonight on Your Live Event. That does it for our Irie Insurance pregame show. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service that you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote started today. It's LaMoure-Litchville, Marion, the Lobos at 13-5 on the season. Head coach by Jill Dunn out of Region 3 and District 5, going up against the Central Kiss Squirrels at 7 wins and 4 losses on the season, 2-3 in Region 1 play. Head coach by Dana Stansberry. When we come back after this, it's the starting lineups and the opening serve here tonight from Castleton between the Lobos and the Squirrels. That does it for our Irie Insurance pregame show here tonight on YourLiveEvent.com.
The team at Maple River Grain and Agronomy wishes the best of luck to the players in today's game. Maple River Grain and Agronomy is proudly serving producers, accessing markets, and building relationships in eastern North Dakota and western Minnesota. They offer a variety of grain marketing and agronomy solutions. See the latest updates by following MRGA on social media. They're active on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Check out the website at mrga.com to learn more about Maple River Grain and Agronomy and how they can serve you and your operation.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in North Dakota, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is hiring a full-time play-by-play sports announcer and broadcast sales representative. Duties include selling advertising time for radio, digital, video streaming, and regional cable TV. Play-by-play responsibilities include live play-by-play of local sporting events for radio, video streaming, and regional cable TV broadcasts. Wage plus talent and commission pay structure with full-time benefits package offered. For more information or to apply, email apply@rjbroadcasting.com. That's apply@rjbroadcasting.com.
This is Chris Brecken from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. I want to take this opportunity to say thank you to our growers. Your trust and fellowship is the driving force behind our dedication to your successful farming operation. We continue to invest in the education of our team to ensure your customer experience is outstanding. Thank you for the opportunity to be your planter experts. Stop by either of our locations in Hillsboro or Drayton, North Dakota, or visit planterdoc.com.
As the national anthem is all slated and done here, a reminder it's homecoming for both the Lobos and the Central Cass Squirrels. LaMoure-Litchville Marion on the football team for head coach Andy Delabar will welcome the North Prairie team that's been number 1 in the state in 9-man football, or number 2 and also receiving votes this season. That'll be a good 9-man tilt tomorrow night. Well, for the Central Cass Squirrels and head coach Tommy Butler, they will welcome the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros to town here in Castleton tomorrow night. Jake Brookmeyer, Joel Morgan will be on the call for you on that one at 7 o'clock here on YourLiveEvent.com. Again, for more information throughout the week, if you want to take a look at some of the highlights or the YourLiveEvent.com coaches show, simply go to our website or go to our YouTube page by searching Your Live Event. Mia Van Eden, a sophomore setter. You also have Izzy Miller here, a senior opposite here for the Lobos. From there, Savannah Steffes, a junior libero. Steffes, again, a junior. Edison Waldy, a junior here this evening for the Lobos. Tessa Rasmussen, a senior outside hitter. Also from there, Bailey Kelly, a junior. And then Nora Delabar, a sophomore here this evening for the Lobos. Again, Van Eden, Miller, Steffes, Waldy, Rasmussen, Kelly, and Delabar here for LaMoure-Litchville Marion. Head coached by Jill Dunn in her 4th season. 13 wins, 5 losses, and 2-1 in District 5 play as they're getting everything squared away there on the scores table. The Lobos out in their black uniforms here tonight with white numerals out in front. We turn our attention from the Lobos now to the Central Cass Squirrels in a moment. Dana Stansberry, the head coach for Central Cass, trying to get back on the winning track here, but they played some awfully good volleyball competition in Northern Cass and Waimea Lidgerwood, and alongside Mayport CG, they're 3-4 in their last 4 games with 1 win. So just 1 win in their last 4, 3 losses, but against 2 teams that are ranked in the latest poll, and then you also have a team that is in there in the receiving votes category. For the Central Cass Squirrels, they'll roll like this on their homecoming night and week here for Central Cass. Abby Convervig is a sophomore setter. Convervig again at a sophomore. From there, Izzy Thompson Isabel, the full name, Izzy for short, for the sophomore outside hitter. Grace Fletchak, part of the homecoming court. She is the senior libero. Kiara Parker, a junior middle hitter here this evening for Parker. Elise Wisniewski, the homecoming queen. Wisniewski, a senior middle hitter. Ava Cotton, a junior outside hitter. And Aspen Preen, a sophomore middle hitter here tonight for the Squirrels. Kobervig, Thompson, Fletchak, Parker, Wisniewski, Cotton, and Preen. Carly Schneider not in the lineup here tonight, nursing an injury. And that is a look at the Central Cass Squirrels, head coached by Dana Stansberry. We come back after this. It's the first serve here tonight between the Squirrels and the Lobos. It's Class B volleyball on YourLiveEvent.com.
Thank you.
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30 31 32 33 34 35 36 37 38 39 40 41 42 43 44 45 46 47 48 49 50 51 52 53 54 55 56 57 58 59 60 61 62 63 64 65 66 67 68 69 70 71 72 73 74 75 76 77 78 79 80 81 82 83 84 85 86 87 88 89 90 91 92 93 94 95 96 97 98 99 100 101 102 103 104 105 106 107 108 109 110 111 112 113 114 115 116 117 118 119 120 121 122 123 124 125 126 127 128 129 130 131 132 133 134 135 136 137 138 139 140 141 142 143 144 145 146 147 148 149 150 151 152 153 154 155 156
Your family farm has been adapting to challenges in the field for generations. Taupe Insurance is here to help you weather the storm when those challenges arise. Visit with Taupe Insurance today about a quote or review of your policies. Taupe Insurance offers coverage on your farm's assets, crop, and hail insurance, plus home and auto, commercial, and life insurance. Stop in for a visit today at their office in Castleton or give Taupe Insurance a call at 701-347-4045.
LaMoure-Litchville, Marion, and the Central Cass Squirrels. The Squirrels on the left-hand side of your screen here tonight, out in their red uniforms, red tops, the Squirrels in the back with the white numerals outlined in black. While for LaMoure-Litchville, Marion, the Lobos on the right-hand side of your screen, out in their black uniforms here tonight with a Lobo logo on the front with the white numerals and white lettering outlined in red here tonight for LaMoure-Litchville, Marion. For both of these teams, you'll get a game in tonight. A couple of games next week for the Lobos before making their way to DeLax Burlington Invitational next weekend. Well, for the Central Cass Squirrels, it starts slowing down a little bit after hosting that Volley in the Valley tournament. They got a ton of volleyball action in. After tonight, they enjoy a week off, if you will, from no games before they play the Burros upcoming on Thursday, a week from tonight, then going to the DeLax Burlington tournament as well. Opening serve is underway at 7:26 here on this Thursday night. Wisniewski going to be blocked at the net and eventually finished off here by the Lobos, as that one right on cue is going to be for Izzy Miller. Taking the first point on our Bank North scoreboard goes to the Lobos here tonight in Castleton. Service on the way here for LLM. Here's a hit by Cotton, kept alive, but we might have a net or a lift violation. We'll see, and it is going to be a lift violation as it's now a 1-1 contest. Serve upcoming for Kovarovic here and the Squirrels. Running jump serve for Kovarovic. Kelly backs it on the way. That's Delabar down the line, kept alive by Wisniewski for a moment, but eventually it's going to be a kill. Lobos will earn the point across the way. 2-1 contest here for LaMoure-Litchville, Marion. Service by Delabar, dug out in the back by Wisniewski. Kovarovic backs it. Here goes Cotton down the line. Did it hit or was it a net violation? They're going to say that it was. Well, the question is, was it blocked at the net or not, as the head official's going to talk with the scores table official here. From our point of view, not sure it did get over the net after that hit by Ava Cotton. If it didn't, it would be a 4, and the Lobos earn the point. If it is off the deflection of a Lobo player, we'd be tied at 2. Currently, right now, 2-1 on our Bank North scoreboard, and they're going to say it was a point awarded here to LaMoure-Litchville, Marion. So 3-1 Lobos here in the first. Service will continue with Nora Delabar. This one comes across the net, trying to finish it off for the Lobos. They're able to do so right off the bat. Tessa Rasmussen. As Rasmussen got served up a silver platter there, knew what to do with it after the serve on the way here by Delabar. Nora back to the service line. Wisniewski back set Kovarovic. This one comes into the back, no touch at the net after the hit by Ava Cotton, and it's now 5-1 Lobos. So good start on the way for LaMoure-Litchville, Marion. For Central Cass, looking just for a little bit of a spark here early on in the first set. Wisniewski, Kovarovic sets up Elise, big right-handed swing in for the kill. Well, there could be a jump start from the homecoming queen here for the points. And there's a side out now for Central Cass. Ava Cotton to the service line. This one dug out in the back by the Lobos. They'll set it up outside. Good tip on the way for the Lobos with Rasmussen. Wisniewski trying to answer Rasmussen with a dig. Tight play by Miller. Back to Rasmussen off her back left heel. Kovarovic sets outside Wisniewski down the line in for the kill. They called it in. That's going to be a point now, 5-3. Lobos, that one was out of play. Instead, it will be a point on our Bank North scoreboard. And back to the service line here goes Cotton as the Squirrels have taken the last 2 points. Kelly, back set, Miller, cross court off the deflection. Fletchock keeps it alive and then muscled over on the second here for Izzy Thompson. Outside, this one off the top of the block. Central Cass will have to volley this one over with Wisniewski. Steffes, middle, Miller blocked at the net, kept alive, however, by Steffes again. This one up and over on the third and a good spot for the Lobos, and Tessa Rasmussen with her second kill of the match. Lobos doubling up the Squirrels here in set number 1. Service for Izzy Miller, the senior. Deep into the back with Fletchock. Back set. This one is able to get over on the hit there by Parker. This will be a free ball with Delabar. Squirrels with a chance to use it. Kovarevic outside sets up Izzy Thompson for the kill. Izzy gets her first of this volleyball match at 6-4 in favor of the Lobos. Steffes comes back into the back row for LLM in Savannah. Service here by Wisniewski. And that's going to be a point. 6-5 here for Central Cass. Another serve upcoming for Elise, and that'll be a service error. First one of the contest for either club here tonight. For the Lobos, Mia Van Eden will go to the service line. Fletchock in the back, Kovarevic back set. This one's going to be off the top of the ribbon, give Kovarevic the assist, and give Kiara Parker the kill, her first of the first set. Central Cass with an opportunity to tie with Emily Brodeen at the service line. Lobos, this one will have to get pushed across by Rasmussen with a really good-looking spot, and the point will be awarded to LLM. Tessa Rasmussen with a good location, back left corner, just got the defense a little bit out of sorts from the back row from the Squirrels' perspective, and we'll have a serve upcoming for the Lobos. Brodeen outside with the right-handed swing on the hit by Pyle to get it over on the third. Tight one, Delabar just pushes it across. Fletchock set. Here goes Pyle into the net on a miss hit. And now the Lobos with a little bit of breathing room right now, up by 3. Service here for LLM in Rasmussen. And that'll be a service error, and the Squirrels will step up to the line. Lobos led by Rasmussen with a handful of kills so far. Wisniewski with 2 on the opposite side. Izzy to the service line. Steffes in the back. 10-foot line, able to get it over on the third is Bailey Kelly. Brodeen outside. Cotton off the block for the kill. Ava Cotton, the fourth Squirrel, here with a kill so far early on in this first set. Also getting some action is Heidi Steffes here for the Lobos. Serve upcoming for Izzy. Set up middle. This is Kelly, kept alive by Brodeen. Muscled over on the third then from the Squirrels, and Aspen Preen pushed outside. Delabar with a line shot off of Fletchock and then off of Izzy Thompson for the point here for the Lobos. You have Nora, the sophomore, Julia, the freshman here for LLM. Service by Steffes. With Savannah, that'll go right back over quickly by Emily Brodeen for the points. Just a quick little 1-2 punch across, and now makes it 10-9. Serve upcoming for Fletchock. Lobos back set. Mia Van Eden. Fletchock with a dig. Tied at the net. Wisniewski tries to punch it across. Finally, eventually does. Fletchock with the dig. Squirrels will have it at the 10-foot line. Here goes Pyle, and that one will be hit out of play. 11-9 Lobos. On our Bank North scoreboard, visit ibanknorth.com for more information and to find a branch near you, and for some more information with the folks at Bank North. Service for Kelly, one of the setters here this season for the Lobos, and that'll be a point. 12-9 Lobos. LLM with Kelly back to the service line here for the junior. So it'll be just a soft one. Brodeen back set, pushes it across then with Delabar. Lobos, Kelly, set up on the way, hit over on the third with Waldy. This one blocked at the net, right back with Wisniewski. Kelly set up outside Delabar off the block, kept alive by Pyle. Fletchock has to get it over on the third, unable to do so. Just missed it. Now it's 13-9 LLM. Service here for the Lobos, up by 4. They were up 5-1 to match their largest lead here of set number 1. Back set, here goes Cotton on the attack. There will be no touch, and now it's a 14-9 contest. Kelly, part of that setter with her and Mia Van Eden in that 6-2. Squirrels, back set. Cross court on the hit. That'll be out of play by Pyle, and now it's 15-9. Dennis Stansberry needs a timeout. We'll break as well on our Bank North scoreboard. The Lobos stretch this one out to a 6-point edge here in the first set. It's Thursday Night Volleyball on YourLiveEvent.com.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Timeout on the court brought to you in part by our friends at Cass County Mutual, as they provide insurance products to all of southeastern North Dakota. They're a local company providing local service to all their policyholders. Visit CassCountyMutual.com. That's CassCountyMutual.com to find an agent near you. 15-9 Lobos after the timeout here for Dennis Stansberry. To the service line will go Kelly. Fletchock, Wisniewski gets to set this one off the lights here in Castleton. The Lobos able to recover quickly. This one pushed across on the third. And now for the Lobos, they just push it across as well with Rasmussen. Outside here goes Ava Cotton on the attack for the kill. Ava will get her second of the night, but good job in the back row by the Lobos. Able to keep that volley going here. Just haven't had a really long volley on either side so far. Been pretty quick when it comes to points. Service on the way here for Kovervik. Kovervik with a running jump serve. This will be hit out of play for the Lobos with Waldy and Central Cass with back-to-back points. Squirrels will go back to the service line here for Kovervik. Kovervik gets that one across. The Lobos pushed there by Miller. Central Cass sets up outside. Cotton over that double block into the back to Savannah Steffes. They will go back row then. Good location for Rasmussen on the hit. This one free ball over on the third with Parker. Lobos, Kelly set up. This will go Delabar with the tip. Fletchock bumps into the back row to Thompson, and that'll be out of play. 16-11 on our Bank North scoreboard. Lobos out in front. Let's go volleyball tonight on YourLiveEvent.com as it's reaching that midway point of the season here for Class B volleyball. Once you get to the later part of September, this will be 4 hits, unable to get it across. Now 17-4 on the miss hit there by Parker. Lobos have taken advantage of just that. Some miss hits here tonight by Central Cass. They just get a couple more in their favor. All of a sudden you look up, it could be a 15-13 kind of a game instead. Lobos out in front, but Central Cass will see a net violation come into the front with Miller. And they will get the side out now, down by 5. Cotton back to the service line here for Central Cass. Steffes with the dig, freed up right on cue for Wisniewski to finish one off at the net. 17-13 here, and the Squirrels looking to do what they just done. Let's get on a little mini rally here before the Lobos get back to the service line. Steffes pushed across over on the third here for the Lobos. Squirrels set up middle. Wisniewski does it again. Back-to-back kills for the homecoming queen, Elise, with 4 on the night. Service here for the Squirrels with Cotton will continue. Steffes able to muscle it over on the third. Outside here goes Izzy off the block. Steffes keeps it alive, unable to get it into the net. And don't look now, here comes Central Cass. They make it a 2-point game. Back to the service line goes Cotton, a chance to bring it within a point. Just off the ribbon down the line, Rasmussen with the dig. Back to Rasmussen here. She answers with a line shot. Give Kelly the point. Give Rasmussen a kill. That's her 4th, and give Kelly again the assist. Lobos with Miller go to the service line. But the Squirrels did what they needed to do, and that's cut into that margin for the Lobos right now. They're 7 away from taking the opening set on the road. Kelly sets up outside Rasmussen, gets it over with her left fist, set up outside Izzy with the attack and the kill. Off the double block, you had 1-2 there for LLM with Waldy and also Heidi Steffes, but Thompson earns the point. It's now 18-16 Lobos. Elise to the service line. Savannah with the dig. Kelly set up outside Heidi. Nice job to keep it going there with Scott, but then we'll have a push or a lift here for Central Cass with Aspen Preen. Or do we might have a net violation as the officials again will talk this one through. If it's a net violation, it would end up being Lobo, seeing that the Squirrels would have to, as the captains will come across here, and maybe there was an inadvertent whistle, and if there was an inadvertent whistle, we will have a redo on the point. So we're going to have a replay here at 18-16 with Wisniewski back to the service line. As Elise to the service line here into the back. Delabar with the dig. Kelly sets up outside. Here goes Steffes. That'll be off the block. Good block by Central Cass, but Heidi used it well for her first kill of the match. 19-16 Lobos as they will go to the service line with Van Eden, a sophomore setter. We'll have to volley this one over on the third with Fletchock. Steffes, Van Eden, outside Rasmussen wide, but that'll be out. And the Squirrels earn the points. Central Cass, they've been trailing throughout the entirety of this first set. Got down by 5. Well, they haven't put themselves in a situation where they had to go on a momentous run to get back into it. For the Lobos, though, they've had the answers when they've needed it on the other side. Brodeen, Thompson for the kill. Steffes trying to throw up a block up front with Bailey Kelly, and Izzy earns her 3rd kill of the match. A chance to tie here for Central Cass. Service with Brodeen. Just off the ribbon. This one's set up, and that'll be out of play. Izzy had a wide open net to use, and just by about a half a foot missed the back line. Lobos again with the point now at 20-18, service by Rasmussen. Brodeen set middle. Here comes a right-handed swing and kill. Aspen Preen with her first kill of the match. Service here for Izzy. Into the middle of Steffes. Set up outside to Steffes. Savannah with the dig. Heidi with the kill. It's a Steffes party here tonight in Castleton. Heidi with her 2nd kill of the match. And as we alluded to, the Lobos, when needed, have had the answers. They've fended off the Squirrels a couple of times when it got to 1. Service by the aforementioned Savannah. Central Cass Up and over on the hit with Aspen Preen. Van Eden set up. Delabar blocked at the net. Going to be tight, but we'll have a violation here coming underneath the net. Is going to be Nora. That'll make it 21-20. Fletchock to the service line for Central Cass. Who's going to win set number 1 here on your live event that's got 19 minutes so far here in this first set? Van Eden, back set. This will be off the top of the block there with Kelly for the kill. Lobos back up by 2. So we've seen it at 17-15, 19-17, 21-19, and now 22-20 service here for the aforementioned Kelly. In the back is Thompson, Cotton. Now it's a free ball over on the third. Lobos with Bailey Kelly back set. Hit across the way and a good spot and location for the Lobos here. And Addison Waldy for the kill. It's 23-20. Lobos with 2 timeouts remaining. Well, for Central Cass, they have 1 here in this set. Service for LLM. Central Cass, Brodeen. This one going to be tipped across the way, covered after the hit by Pyle. Here's Delabar blocked at the net, pushes it right back across. Brodeen with the push into the back row. Lobos, Kelly, middle, Miller, and that'll be into the net. And the Squirrels will go to the service line. Central Cass will bring Cobberbig, and also into the contest will be Kiara Parker. Cobberbig to the service line for the sophomore setter. Lobos back set, and they'll use it off the kill there for Nora Delabar. And she uses the block to her advantage, and now it is set point here for LaMoure-Litchville Marion. Lobos to the service line with Nora Delabar. Cobberbig, back hit on the bump, on the pass. Lobos outside, Rasmussen down the line for the kill, and set number 1 goes to Lobos. Tessa Rasmussen with her 5th kill of the opening set. Lobos taking on our Bank North scoreboard 25-21. A set recap is coming up next on YourLiveEvent.com.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota. If you want help from a firm that has integrity and respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the betterment of the community, look no farther than Onstead Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys has dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsborough, Maddox, Page, and Castleton. Or visit our website, www.onsteadlaw.com.
Agri Valley Insurance is a local independent insurance agency located in LaMoure and Arthur. They specialize in providing coverage for your crop, hail, farm, home, auto, and commercial requests. Agri Valley Insurance has access to many different companies and will work hard to provide for your specific needs. Go to agrivalleyinsurance.com or call your local office in LaMoure or Arthur for a free quote or to discuss your insurance requests. Agri Valley Insurance wishes the best of luck to the area local teams.
On a town scoreboard for you here as we get to our set recap, brought to you in part by our friends at Farmers Union Insurance, Wesleyan, and Kramer Agency in Castleton. Northern Cass leads at 2-0 going to the third and already up with a 7-1 margin over Kindred. Last that we saw, Bob Rohr's on the call for us on YourLiveEvent.com tonight in Kindred. James Martins has the call in Thompson between the Tommies and North Border Eagles. Thompson grabbed the first set in Region 2 volleyball. Taking a look here on our set recap. For the Lobos, they had one service there, the same for Central Cass, led by Tessa Rasmussen for LLM with 5 kills. They had 5 different players earn a kill here in a block by Miller. For the Central Cass Squirrels, Elise Wisniewski with 4 kills and an ace in that first set. Izzy Thompson had 3 kills. The Squirrels had 6 different players with at least one kill in the opening set. That is our set recap, brought to you in part by Scott and Tyler at your local small town agents for Castleton and the surrounding areas with Farmers Union Insurance, whether it's crop and farm, home and auto, health and life, commercial, or recreational insurance. Come visit them at Farmers Union Insurance in Castleton for the great rates and local service that you can expect and count on. I'm Chase Miller here tonight in Central Cass. Thanks so much for tuning in to Class B volleyball here this evening, as the Squirrels will do the honors to get things underway here in set number 2. So the set will be coming here for Kavervig. She will come to the service line as we get the second set underway. Lobos quick passing. Here goes Kelly off the top of the block. Kept alive by Kavervig. Then she'll have to push it over on the third. Lobos with Mia Van Eden sets up Steffes for a right-handed delivery. Heidi earns the kill. That'll be her third of the match. And the Lobos take the opening point here in the second set. Kelly to the service line with Snewski. This one set up right to Delabar, and it's now 2-0 early in favor of the Lobos. Now LLM doing what they did in the first, trying to get out early and then stay on top. Up 2-0. Squirrels, back set. Here goes Cotton off the top of the net for the kill. Good back set on the way there for the Squirrels. As now it's 2-1 in favor of the Lobos. Cotton to the service line. Steffes unable to get that one after the hit there by Kelly. Just kind of kept moving farther and farther and farther away from her. It's our first tie here of the second set. We had one in the first, tied at 1. Then since then it was all Lobos, tied at 2 now here early in the second. Into the back row, Rasmussen, Fletchock with the dig. Set up Kavervig with Newski, blocked at the net. Cotton, this one pushed over then by Kavervig on the third. Kelly set outside. Here goes Delabar, tipped with her left hand. The Squirrels will have to recover. Back row, Cotton with the hit. Steffes, this will be Delabar over the double block. Fletchock there keeps alive. Cotton does a good job tracking it down and hit over on the third by Parker. Kelly back set off the block and will have a violation on the net here for Central Cass. So the longest volley of the night goes to the Lobos. This will be set up across the way here for LLM with Nora Delabar. Fletchock, Kavervig, able to get it over then. The Lobo bench was looking for a double hit. Nothing was granted. Wisniewski off the net, pushed across by Kavervig. Steffes is there. The Lobos will handle it now with Steffes. That's Heidi for the kill. Heidi gets her fourth of the contest now, and it's 4-2 in favor of LaMoure-Litchville Marion. Serve upcoming for the Lobos with Nora Delabar. Central Cass tied at the net is Kavervig into the back row. Cotton. Now it's 5-2 Lobos. After tonight for LaMoure-Litchville Marion, they will travel to Lisbon on Tuesday. Brent Dick will have the call for us on that one here on YourLiveEvent.com. Coming off the block is Wisniewski. Tied at the net, Heidi able to get it over on the third. Fletchock with the dig. Back set, Parker off the top of the block. Delabar does a good job covering. Here goes Rasmussen, cross court for a spectacular kill. Tessa Rasmussen gets her sixth kill of the match. Now 6-2 in favor of the Lobos. As they will go to the service line here with Nora Delabar. Fletchock dug out. This one set up outside. Izzy Thompson. She's going to be blocked at the net. That block provided by Waldy. Addison gets her first block. That was a solo at the net. Now 7-2 service here for the Lobos. Kavervig outside. Here goes Izzy off the block, and then we'll have a net violation on LLM. Central Cass has found themselves in a similar situation here, trailing early in the second set, the same that they were doing in the first. Lobos did a good job getting out in front. They never put the Squirrels away, and that'll be an ace here for Wisniewski, her second of the match. This was part of the reason why when Central Cass was down by 4 to 5 points, they would get a couple in their own right and get right back in the swing of things. Lobos, Steffes off the top of the block. Kovervik back set. Here goes Parker for a really good dig by Delabar to keep it up, and Heidi eventually muscles it across on the third. Squirrels set up, right-handed hit by Aspen Preen for the kill. Preen will earn her second of the match. Aspen Preen, an underclassman here for Dana Stansberry and the Squirrels. Service by Wisniewski in the back row for Rasmussen. Unable to get there is Kelly to make it now 7-6. Service upcoming here for the Lobos, trying to receive a couple of really good passes after you've had a couple of really good serves. That is by Elise Wisniewski. Back to the service line, back right corner. Rasmussen with the dig. Kelly set up outside. Heidi uses the side of the block there with Aspen Preen for the kill. Heidi, the senior middle hitter, well, she's had a bang-up job in this rotation. Her 5th kill of the match. To the service line we go here for LaMoure-Litchville Marion. Northern Cass again won the first 2 sets, 25-12 and 25-14 over the Kindred Vikings. 10-foot line that'll be hit on a play by Preen, and the point goes to the Lobos. Tessa Rasmussen with 6 kills, and Heidi Steffes with 5 so far for LLM. Service by Savannah. Here goes Izzy Thompson, cross court. Good spot, but better dig by the Lobos. Back set on the way. This one down the line for the point. Waldy with her 2nd kill of the match, and the Lobos lead it now by 4. Serve will be coming here for Savannah Steffes, a junior libero this season for the Lobos. Senior in Miller, senior in Josie Lang, also Tessa Rasmussen and Heidi Steffes, as we'll have a service there. Haven't said that too much tonight for either club. Lobos, that'll just be their 2nd of the match. Central Cass, they just have 1. Brodeen will go to the setter spot now for the Squirrels, while Braden Pyle will play up front for Central Cass. Brodeen to serve. Steffes trying to earn the dig, unable to do so, and the Squirrels earn another point from the service line. Brodeen with her first ace of the night. Emily, a freshman setter this season. Lobos middle, Rasmussen back right corner, no touch at the net. And the Squirrels, this is what they've been able to do when they get down by 3 or 4 in both the first and the second. But once it gets to a chance to tie, they just unable to kind of finish and then get over that hump of trying to eventually take a lead. Lobos push it outside. Miller, there's going to be no touch after the hit. Now it's a 10-all contest. Set number 1 again went to LLM, 25-21. Service with Brodeen. Into the middle. Lobos with Miller, 10-foot line. This one pushed over then on the third. Central Cass backs it on the way. Good hit, and the Squirrels take a lead. Braden Pyle with the kill, and the Squirrels lead it by 1. Service will continue here for Emily. Both Emily and Abby Convervig, going from the Northern Cass match to this match, have done a pretty nice job at that setter spot from the service line. Brodeen with the sprawling attempt to keep it alive. Thompson over on a free ball. A chance for the Lobos to use it outside. Rasmussen blocked at the net. Kept alive by Delabar. Great looking push, however, quickly by Kelly to earn the point. Good volleyball all the way around. That one goes to Bailey Kelly and the Lobos. Knotted at 11 apiece here on our Bank North scoreboard. Quick reflection there for the Lobos, and Kelly able on the reaction, that is. Van Eden pushes outside. Rasmussen off the top of the block. Cotton keeps it alive, but unable to keep it in the court of play. And so far, we've seen Rasmussen do a really nice job mixing it up with a cross-court and down-the-line shot here, trying to keep that block a little bit off pace from the Squirrels' perspective. Van Eden to the service line, and that'll be an ace. Mia earns her first ace of the contest, and the Lobos lead it by 2. High school volleyball tonight here on YourLiveEvent.com. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel by simply searching Your Live Event. Hit subscribe and get notifications throughout the week on shows, highlights, and action galore for you throughout the month of September and more. Really nice looking back set by Van Eden. Here's a kill on the way for Kelly. And the Lobos starting to heat up a little bit in this third set. It was 11-10 Squirrels, and since then it's been 4 straight points for LLM. This will be a service error. Third service error of the night for the Lobos, as the Squirrels with Thompson will go to the service line. Izzy with a running jump serve that'll go right back on the Squirrels side here. Outside Ava Cotton off the top of the block. Izzy with the cover. Pyle able to get it over on the third. Attack for Steffes. Central Cass here with Fletchock, able to volley it over on the third. The Lobos, Van Eden, set up middle. Miller blocked at the net, pushed over by Steffes. Brodeen looking for a dump kill opportunity. Miller with the tip across the way. Squirrels with Pyle, able to get it over on the third. Van Eden tight at the net, pushed across by Kelly for a really good-looking spot. That's twice here in this set alone that Kelly, on a quick reactionary play, has earned a point just like that on a push across. On our Bank North scoreboard, Lobos lead it by 3. Squirrels want a timeout.
I'm Darian Bitts. I'm confident on and off the field. And when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Doug Gray. I'm confident during the performance and when it's time for college. I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
Timeout on the floor. We'll break with them here on YourLiveEvent.com. With this timeout coming back from break, that is, with Taupe Insurance providing you the timeouts throughout this season alongside with Cass County Mutual. But get in touch with Ryan at Taupe Insurance in Castleton for a quote or review of your policies. You can give them a call on screen as you see it there at 701-347-4045. That again is Taupe Insurance. Get in contact with Ryan throughout the week. Serve upcoming after the timeout for the Squirrels, as this will be with Rasmussen. Rasmussen with the serve. Squirrels outside. Cotton punches it across, but it hits the post, and it'll be 16-12 Lobos. Kind of has a similar kind of feeling in the first set, where Central Cass was never able to get a big rally going, or for the Lobos. Kind of 3-4 points one way, 3-4 points the next. But one thing right now for the Squirrels, after the timeout, a couple of errant passes that now have been some miscues. And if you talk with Coach Dana Stansberry, she might kind of allude to that right now. Nothing against the Lobos. They've just taken advantage, had some really nice serves, but they've taken advantage of maybe some mishits and some errant passes by the Squirrels. And you can say that about any volleyball match. Sometimes it's not how you play, but when you play your opponent. Central Cass, though, down by 5. Cotton trying to make it 4. Really good dig in the back by Rasmussen. Now she will come to attack in the back row, out of play. The one thing, seeing the Lobos in Tower City earlier this season, and now even here tonight, the word we used a ton a couple weeks ago was balance. It's not just one particular player that's going to hurt you on one particular night in and night out. It can be anyone. As this one's going to be tipped at the net with Kelly, kept alive by Rasmussen. Kelly with the pushover. Pyle able to cover. Back bump as this one just goes over the net with Cotton. Van Eden to the middle here. Back right corner, Kelly. Fletchock with the dig. Back set, Pyle for the kill. Braden earns her second of the match, and now it's 17-14. If you use the word scrappy for a volleyball team, it's exactly what they want. They want to make it very difficult on the opponent to earn a point. Kind of more of a mental game almost, just like any sport is, than the actual physical part of it or the endurance. As Fletchock goes to the service line. 17-14 in favor of LLM. Fletchock with the serve. Set up middle, tight at the net. Kelly able to push it over. Fletchock with the bump. Sets up Wisniewski off the block, covered by Kovarevic. Now it's going to go outside, Cotton into the net, and the point will be awarded here to the Lobos. 18-14 here for LLM. As they're going to make sure the rotation is set on the Squirrel side here, as you have Fletchock and Thompson in the back. Trying to see where everyone is slated to go. As right now playing in that back row is going to be Parker as well here for the Squirrels. Service for Miller here, 18-14 again in favor of LaMoure-Litchville Marion. Set number 1 went to the Lobos, 25-21. Volleyball match, 40 minutes old here tonight in Castleton. Serve. Into the back. Lobos set up. This will be Wisniewski. Kelly, middle. Steffes, Heidi off the top of the block for the kill. Heidi with her 6th kill of the match now. It's 19-14 as the Lobos are starting to stretch this one out a little bit here in the second. Tied at 11 apiece, and since then it's been the Lobos getting out in front. Serve upcoming with Izzy Miller will continue. Getting up for this hit is going to be Cotton for the kill. Off the side of the block there with Bailey Kelly. Ava Cotton with her 4th kill of the match. 19-15 on our Bank North scoreboard here. Ava Cotton with 2 kills in the set, 4 in this match as Kovarevic comes on to serve. Van Eden tied at the net, pushed across by Steffes. Fletchock does a good job keeping it alive as she had to chase that one down, but Steffes did a really good job again. Corner to corner or sideline to sideline here has kind of been the word for the Lobos. They use the entirety of that volleyball court, make that back row have to chase everything. Serve upcoming for the Lobos. Back set on the way. Cotton, no touch out of play. Now it's 21-15. Service here for Kelly. Outside, this will be hit into the net. And Dana Stansberry needs a timeout. We'll break with him here on YourLiveEvent.com. The Lobos on a run, lead it by 7 here in Castleton.
At Cass County Mutual Insurance Company, they provide services to homeowners, farm owners, tenants, seasonal dwellings, mobile homes, and farm and personal liability. Cass County Mutual Insurance provides local service to all policyholders and is working with clients in 19 counties in the southeast portion of North Dakota. For more information about Cass County Mutual Insurance Company or to find an agent closest to you, go online to CassCountyMutualInsuranceCompany.com and use their agent locator.
As we come back here right on cue, our timeouts throughout this volleyball season here in Castleton, brought to you in part by Cass County Mutual Insurance and Taupe Insurance as well. On Cass County Mutual with Lindsey Johnson and the crew, they'll take care of you. Go to CassCountyMutual.com to find an agent near you in the southeast portion of the state of North Dakota. Lobos up by 7. Bailey Kelly 4 kills. Nora Delabar with 4, 6 apiece with Rasmussen and Heidi Steffes here tonight for LaMoure-Litchville Marion. So after the timeout here, Central Cass will use both of them in this second set so far. They're looking for a quick side out. Is he able to get it over on the third? Lobos set up outside. Delabar for a rifling kill. Nora with her 5th kill of the match. As Coach Dana Stansberry said, the ball does not stay just on one side of the net when it comes to their setters. They will use it all for LLM. So I get tight. Wisniewski able to muscle it over on the third. Middle. Steffes through the double block for the kill. Heidi, that'll be her 7th of the match. And now it's a set point opportunity for the Lobos. Izzy with the dig. Kovarevic set up This one was Parker. Tipped at the net. Steffes outside Delabar with another rifling shot for the set point kill. Nora Delabar with her 6th kill of the match, and set number 2 goes to the visiting Lobos, as did set number 1. LLM 25-21 and now 25-15. We'll take a quick break. Back after this here on your liveevent.com.
At Castleton Lumber, they want to be part of every stage of your building project from the ground up. Let them assist with planning your project timeline in a way that's affordable and efficient. Castleton Lumber has everything you need to get the look you love with windows, siding, roofing, and doors. From choosing the right materials to the finishing touches, you can count on the folks at Castleton Lumber. Stop in and talk with the crew today or call 347-4471. That's 347-4471.
Central Cass Schools' mission is to foster student excellence in cooperation with family and community and to provide educational opportunities in a safe and caring environment. Thank you to everyone who has helped make this mission a reality. The STEM Center, Theater, Music Wing, Early Childhood Center, Wellness Center, and Athletic Complex will help set students up for success in school and life after graduation. They wish everyone at Central Cass good luck this year with academics and activities as you grow into the new space and move forward with excellence.
Hey growers, when working on your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook. For tile drainage and service plans, call 701-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
On your out-of-town scoreboard here tonight, Northern Cass picks up another Region 1 win this week. Now 5-0 in Region 1 play with a sweep against the Kindred Vikings in Kindred tonight for the Northern Cass Jaguars. Also looking for a sweep, but in Region 2, the Thompson Tommies lead at 2-0 over the North Border Eagles tonight in Thompson. James Martin's on the call for you on that one. Here's a set recap brought to you in part by Farmers Union Insurance, Wasleen and Kramer Agency. LaMoure-Litchville Marion so far with 3 service errors for the Castleton Central Cass Squirrels, currently with 1. The Squirrels with 3 aces. You have 2 for the Lobos. LLM led by Heidi Steffes with 7 kills. For the Central Cass Squirrels led by Elise Wisniewski with 4, all in the first set. Then Ava Cotton with 4 as well so far here in the match. Set number 1 goes to the visiting Lobos, 25-21. Set number 2 also to the visiting Lobos, 25-15. It was tight until it was 11-11, and then LaMoure-Litchville Marion closed it out on a 11 to make that a 14-4 run. That again is our Farmers Union Insurance, Wasleen and Kramer Agency set recap. Contact Scott and Tyler throughout the week at Farmers Union Insurance in Castleton and get the great rates and local service that you expect. Going to the third, the Central Cass Squirrels will try to push this one to the 4th. While for the Lobos, look for a 3-set sweep, then get on the road. And both teams, it's homecoming week. Lobos for football got North Prairie, while on the opposite side for Central Cass, they have Hillsborough Central Valley tomorrow night here in Castleton on your live event. Fletchock with the dig. This one bumped to the outside. Cotton off the block for the kill. That's a good start here for Central Cass. Well, if you go by law of averages, the law of averages has said you win the first point of the match or win the first point of the set, you'll win the match. That's what the Lobos did in the first and second. The Squirrels hope that theme continues here in the third. In the back goes Fletchock. This one at the 10-foot line. Thompson over on the third. Lobos here will handle it with the bump now to Delabar, up and over in a really good spot. Everyone just kind of froze for a second. No one went after it right away, and that'll be a kill here for Delabar. Nora with her 7th of the match, and we're tied at 1 apiece. And the aforementioned Delabar to the service line. Fletchock into the back. Central Cass to the outside. This one able to come across, and that's going to be a kill. Coming in, Olivia Severson, the sophomore. playing up front here for Central Cass, her first varsity minutes, if you will, here in this contest tonight. That makes it 2-1 Squirrels. As Central Cass with Cotton to the service line. Off of Savannah Steffes in the back, and then they'll try to punch this one across with Rasmussen. Good spot. Ava Cotton is there. Now Fletchock trying to answer. The other side does. Savannah with the dig. Outside. Here goes Rasmussen up and over short on the third. Covervig. Here goes Thompson. Izzy wind and delivers. Izzy Thompson with her fourth kill of the match. It's now 3-1 Central Cass. Central Cass looking to get Wisniewski, Thompson going, but they can have balance in their own right with Ava Cotton, Preen, and company here. Heidi Steffes, though, with a line shot for the point. Heidi will have her 8th kill of the match. It's now 3-2 on our Bank North scoreboard as Savannah goes to the service line. Serve upcoming. 10-foot line. Izzy unable to hit that one over, and it's a 3-all contest. Savannah, the junior libero here for head coach Jill Dunn. Covervig sets up. Here's another kill for Olivia Severson. So Dana Stansberry looking for a spark, and that spark plug right now is a sophomore named Severson. 4-3 Central Cass. Well, you get your first one, all of a sudden that second one you just feel a little bit more comfortable as Wisniewski on to serve. Coming off the tip, Covervig with the cover, but then everyone just kind of looking with the setter there covering. No one there was able to talk quick enough to see who was going to hit the second, and now it's a 4-all contest. Serve upcoming here for Van Eden and LaMoure-Litchville Marion. High school volleyball tonight here. Region 1 meeting Region 3 in Castleton in Class B. This will be tied at the net, unable to get there. Lobos now take a 5-4 edge. Region 3 going to be very competitive this season with Carrington, with Oaks, always a traditional club when it comes to high school volleyball. EKM as well. This one going to be pinballed around, and then eventually a lead here now at 6-4 for the Lobos. Serve will continue here for Mia. And that'll be an ace. Her second of the night here for LaMoure-Litchville Marion. Some other teams to kind of watch out for in Region 3, as we mentioned. EKM, Lytton HMB, as always, until someone knocks them off the block. Medina, Pinger, Buchanan, in their own right, going to be pretty scrappy here this season as well for the Thunder. Back row, Steffes pushes it across. Cobervig is there. Pushed in by Severson. Mia, back set. Kelly looking for the back right corner. Fletchock with the cover. This one goes Izzy Thompson. Steffes is there for the dig. Now she'll have a chance to attack from the back row. Does Fletchock, able to get it back on the side. Miller pushes it across quickly. Cotton with the set. Here's Severson into the middle for Savannah. Van Eden outside. Rasmussen with a short little soft changeup. 10-foot line coming on the attack is Izzy Thompson. Steffes with another dig. Coming middle there is Miller, back right corner. Covervig chasing it. This one pushed across by Aspen Preen. LLM outside. Rasmussen with the kill on one of the longest volleys of the night. Rasmussen earns her 7th. It's now a 7-4 contest for the Lobos. LLM up by 1 here on LLM up by 3 here on YourLiveEvent.com. Service upcoming. Covervig. This will go by Severson, back right corner. Steffes is there for the dig. Backside on the way. Kelly off the block for the kill. Kelly with her 5th of the match, and now the Lobos are doubling up the Squirrels. 8-4 in a similar situation that Central Cass has found themselves in the first and in the second. Trailing 8-6, 8-6, and now 8-4. Thompson unable to hit that one over with her left hand. 9-4 Lobos. Serve upcoming for Van Eden. She's made it difficult on this back row to make a really good pass consistently enough. Cotton, though, right on cue with a good pass. Here goes Aspen Preen, dug out by Delabar. Van Eden pushed here by Miller with a great location for the point. Izzy Miller with her first kill here of the third set. Now it's 10-4, Lobos. Service for Van Eden will continue. Tight at the net, punched across. Squirrels joust quickly. Going to be there by Preen. Now it's Kelly down the line, and they hit another one. Kelly with her sixth kill of the match. It's 11-4 in favor of the Lobos. And on the scoreboard here, they have it at 11-5, so we'll have to double check that in a moment. Here's Fletchock tied at the net. Also going to be blocked and a point here for LLM. Now 12 points here for the Lobos. They're doing a good job consistently finding different ways to try to finish this one off here for the Lobos in a sweep. Izzy Thompson over the double block. Steffes there for the dig. Van Eden outside Rasmussen, and we'll have a net violation. Won't matter regardless. It would have been a kill. Instead, it's a point here for the Lobos as Wisniewski will come in for Fletchock. .13 here in favor for the Lobos. Izzy off the top of the net. Lobos, Savannah back row. Wisniewski, this will be tight, trying to finish this one off. Central Cass unable to do so. Lobos blocked at the net again. Quick reactions though, Rasmussen, this one will be out of play. Point awarded here to Central Cass. It'll be 13-6 here as we give the Squirrels that extra phantom point that was missing from earlier here in the set. This would be hit out of play. The Squirrels earn another point now at 13-7. Central Cass trying to get a little rally going here from the student section with a slow clap, down by 6. Lobos outside. This will be off the top of the net there for Kelly, out of play. Now at 13-8. Serve for the Squirrels with Emily. This one flushed away by Aspen Preen. Aspen Preen with her third kill of the match. Now it's 13-19 in favor of LLM. And for the Central Cass Squirrels, this is about the best that they've played in a stretch here in the first, second, or even the third. They do cut that deficit down to 5, and that'll be their second service error of the contest. Serve upcoming for the Lobos. Couple errant passes here. We'll make it now 15-9. Serve upcoming for Tessa Rasmussen will continue. Cotton. Brodeen looking for a dump kill, covered by Delabar. Van Eden sets up Delabar, dug up by Wisniewski. Back set pushed across for Pyle, and then Van Eden unable to get there. So make it now 15-10 in favor of the Lobos. Serve coming by Izzy Thompson, back right corner, Delabar with the dig. Coming is going to be Kelly. Set up outside Cotton, push down the line. Van Eden there on the cover. Steffes set, 10-foot line. Delabar off the top of the ribbon here, kept alive by Wisniewski and pushed over by Brodeen on the third. Lobos back set. Miller tight, unable to use the set. And the Squirrels are back within 4. Both teams have their 2 timeouts remaining here in the third. For those of you who are just joining us, Lobos grab the first and the second, 25-21 and 25-15. Lobos middle, right-handed swing there by Kelly, blocked at the net by Preen. Cotton hits it over then on the third. Lobos, Van Eden pushed outside. Here goes Delabar. That'll be out, no touch, and now it's 15-12. Serve upcoming with Izzy. It's a sophomore outside hitter for the Central Cass Squirrels. Back row, Rasmussen into the net, and the Squirrels now lead it. See that lead from the Lobos trimmed to 2. Central Cass here with Izzy Thompson, got varsity minutes last season. She just continues to get a little bit better every day for this Squirrel program. Here's Delabar with the push, covered by Brodeen. Into the back row, Izzy has to hit it over on the third. Lobos, where does she go? Van Eden backs at Kelly down the line with Snusky there on the cover, and then Brodeen volleys it across on the third. Lobos, middle, Kelly, push, off not one but 2 Squirrels, and finally hit over on the third from Central Cass. Van Eden, here goes Miller, and that's a rifling cross-court kill. Miller with her second kill of the set makes it a Lobo 16-13 edge. And Miller will go to the service line as Fletchock will come in for Wisniewski. Miller with the serve. This one will be a service error, and the Squirrels will take the point. Fletchock to the service line. Steffes with the dig. Van Eden pushes it now with Kelly. Fletchock, Ava Cotton, able to tip it over on the third. Van Eden sets up Steffes, and she's going to be blocked at the net with Wisniewski unable to get it across, and now 16-15. Squirrels down 12-4 and 13-4 at one point here in this third. Fletchock to the service line, and that'll be a service error here on the Squirrels. Third service error of this match so far here for Central Cass. Kelly steps up to the service line for the Lobos. Wisniewski, nice tip covered by Delabar. Kelly, outside Delabar with the tip, covered there by Brodeen. Bumped across the way now to Cotton over that double block. Lobos set up with Kelly. Back to Delabar off the ribbon here, but they're going to say it hit the post, so it'll be out of play and a point awarded to Central Cass, as Kopervig will now come to the service line. Squirrels looking to push it to a 4-set. Lobos looking for the 3-set sweep here tonight in Castleton. Lobos, Heidi Steffes. This will be out of play, no touch, and we're tied at 17 apiece. Our first tie in the set since it was 4-all. Kopervig to serve. Lobos get this one over on a free ball, as they do. Outside, Cotton through that double block for the kill. Ava with her 6th of the match, and Jill Dunn needs a timeout here on our Bank North scoreboard. The Central Cass Squirrels coming alive here in the third set as they lead it by 1 on your live event.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
High school volleyball tonight here on YourLiveEvent.com. Central Cass leads it by 1. This timeout brought to you in part by Ryan Tope at Tope Insurance in Castleton. Call Ryan throughout the week for a quote or review of your policies, and give him a call as you see it on screen right there at 347-4040. Jill Dunn with her first timeout here of the third set. Lobos trailing it by 1. We haven't said that too much tonight in the first, second, or even here in the third. Service upcoming for Kopervig. Lobos coming around that slide is Steffes. Kopervig with the dig. Here's Cotton with the push. Steffes is there. Kelly set up outside Delabar into the net. And the Squirrels lead it by 2. As Covervig steps back to the service line. Steffes. This one will come Heidi. And that'll be a kill. Heidi Steffes with her match-high 9th kill here for the Lobos, and she's had the hot hand throughout. And some pretty nice swings on top of it, but the Squirrels do lead it by 1 here, getting late in the third. As Nora Delabar comes onto the service line. Kovrig sets up Wisniewski for the kill. Elise with her 5th of the contest. And the Squirrels now lead at 20-18. Ava Cotton to the service line. Delabar with the dig. Kelly. She'll go outside. Heidi Steffes off the top of the block. Kovervig set outside. Izzy Thompson down the line, covered by Kelly. Steffes with the bump. This one will go to Rasmussen. Out of play. Now it's 21-18 Squirrels. Squirrels were able to push it to a 4 set against Northern Cass on Tuesday, winning the second, but eventually the Jags are going to win the third and the fourth. Central Cass trying to push it to a 4 set here tonight against the Lobos. Third service error of this set, 4th of the match for the Squirrels. Will give the serve right back here to LLM. Savannah Steffes hits it back right corner. Joust at the net, going to be won by Miller and the Lobos. Pushed across them by Thompson. Lobos outside. Rasmussen with the left-handed tip. Kovervig is there. Fletchock with the bump. 10-foot line. Izzy Thompson on the attack. Lobos, Kelly, back set. This one comes across by Waldy on the third. Kovervig, back set. Nice location there after the hit by Severson. 10-foot line pushed, and that'll be out of play. So Severson providing a little bit of a spark here for the Squirrels in this third set with a couple of kills. And now it's 22-19. Serve upcoming here for Wisniewski. Lobos will see this one at the net, cross court, and we're going to have a net violation on Central Cass. Squirrels 3 points away from getting to the fourth. The Lobos, they're 5 away from trying to close this one out in 3. Van Eden to the service line. Kovervig, Severson, cross court. Van Eden there with a dig. Kelly set up Rasmussen off the top, and we will have another net violation. This one will be on the Squirrels with Severson. Chance to tie now for LLM with Van Eden, who's done really well. A couple of aces tonight, has made it difficult on that back row. Fletchock, good pass and dig. Here goes Aspen Preen, wide deliver and answer. Aspen Preen with her 4th kill of the match. Serve upcoming for Central Cass. This will be with Emily Brodeen. Into the back. Van Eden, back set. Rasmussen, cross court for the answer. That's Rasmussen with 8 kills in the match. He's got at least 2 in every set. And the Lobos right now are back within 1, and Rasmussen to the service line. And Rasmussen will see this one be a point and an ace at 23-all. First tie since it was 17 apiece. Rasmussen. Pyle with the dig. This one will come down the line. That was Preen with the dig and finished off by Braden Pyle for the kill. And the Squirrels now lead it by 1 and have a set point opportunity. Izzy to the service line. Back set, Miller for the kill off of Fletchock for her 3rd of the set. Now tied at 24 each. Miller to the service line here for the Lobos. Got to win by 2 up to 25 again. Set 1 through 4. Set 5 to 15 if we get there. Perrine back right corner. Miller there on the cover. Back set on the way. This goes Kelly down the line for the kill. Van Enen the assist, and Kelly gets her 7th kill of the match. And now it's match point for LLM. Izzy to serve for the Lobos. Central Cass, Brodeen, set up. Here goes Pyle with the tip. Miller is there. Van Eden back set. Kelly has to adjust. This one kept alive by Brodeen. Fletchock with the bump. Outside goes Cotton on the attack. Miller, Van Eden, Lobos into the back. This one pushed across on a free ball for Rasmussen. Set up Miller. This will be a tight at the net. Lobos will handle it here, and that'll be a kill to finish it off. Nora Delabar with the kill. That'll be her 8th of the match. And the Lobos sweep the Squirrels tonight here in Castleton by a final of 25 to 21, 25-15, 26 to 24 in a contest that goes 1 hour and 10 minutes here tonight in Castleton. LaMoure-Litchville Marion, they will improve to 14-5 on the season. Their next contest on Tuesday as they travel to the Lisbon Broncos. We'll have that for you on yourliveevent.com. And a non-region contest for the Central Cass Squirrels. They drop to 7-5 on the season. Their next game is a week tonight here in Castleton as they welcome the Burros of Hillsborough Central Valley for Central Cass. LaMoure-Litchville Marion led by the 9 kills of Heidi Steffes. You also had 8 for Delabar and 8 for Rasmussen for the Central Cass Squirrels. Ava Cotton had 6 here in this contest. We'll take a quick break, come back on our post-game show after this here on yourliveevent.com.
Let's get real. Get ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. The University of Minnesota Crookston offers more than 35 majors, minors, and certificates. Earn a University of Minnesota degree, where you can make a difference in a close-knit community. Faculty become friends, and friends feel like family. You don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, and will get you ready for anything.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
LaMoure Hardware carries your everyday items for plumbing, electrical, automotive, and more. Check out their latest selection of Milwaukee tools from M18 fuel impact wrenches, new cordless 70K BTU heaters, chainsaws, and more. There's over 250 Milwaukee tools to choose from. Plus, browse their sweet pickin' section. You'll see brand new furniture and decor. LaMoure Hardware is your community one-stop shop. For more info on all the services LaMoure Hardware offers, go online to LaMoureHardware.com. The team at Maple River Grain and Agronomy wishes the best of luck to the players in today's game. Maple River Grain and Agronomy is proudly serving producers, accessing markets, and building relationships in eastern North Dakota and western Minnesota. They offer a variety of grain marketing and agronomy solutions. See the latest updates by following MRGA on social media. They're active on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Check out the website at mrga.com to learn more about Maple River Grain and Agronomy and how they can serve you and your operation.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck yes, that'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in North Dakota, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is hiring a full-time play-by-play sports announcer and broadcast sales representative. Duties include selling advertising time for radio, digital, video streaming, and regional cable TV. Play-by-play responsibilities include live play-by-play of local sporting events for radio, video streaming, and regional cable TV broadcasts. Wage plus talent and commission pay structure with full-time benefits package offered. For more information or to apply, email apply@rjbroadcasting.com. That's apply@rjbroadcasting.com.
As we come back now on our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show, join us is Heidi Steffes here. And Heidi, first and foremost, congratulations on the win. What was working for you to close out kind of a back-and-forth third set there? What did you kind of see from your team to close out the Squirrels here in 3?
I think that just having a lot of energy and making sure that we covered our blocks and hitters really had an advantage for us. I guess usually past we've kind of struggled with covering the block, so we did a good job with that tonight.
Did a nice job with that on top of a good job. It just felt like the point was always alive in some way, finding a way to keep that ball alive. Talk about the back row play here tonight, just in terms of what they were able to do, and just always keep that maybe extra point, so to speak, going where maybe it didn't feel like you guys were able to, so to speak, sneak a point across here. Heidi, how did that back row do tonight?
I guess they communicated really, really well. They made sure that someone was going for the ball at all times and just communicating whether it was in or out or whoever's ball it was.
What did you like from Bailey Kelly's play here? I mean, a setter also gets an opportunity at the net as well to earn a couple of kills. It seemed like she was pretty much in rhythm with her and Mia both at that setter spot this evening.
Yeah, they both did an amazing job mixing up the sets, and if it was like a perfect pass and middle would go in for a 1, they'd shoot it outside or right side, and middle would draw the block, which led to a kill.
Final thing for you, Heidi, what do you hope to take from this one? You still got some more volleyball, a lot next week, a little bit of travel with you, too, with the Delax Burlington invite, but another match on Tuesday against Lisbon. What do you hope to take from this match moving forward throughout the rest of the season?
I hope that we're just able to keep up the energy and just make sure that we communicate and keep that up and keep winning.
Heidi Steffes with us here on our post-game show. We're back after this with head coach Jill Dunn of the Lobos on your liveevent.com.
This is Chris Brecken from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. I want to take this opportunity to say thank you to our growers. Your trust and fellowship is the driving force behind our dedication to your successful farming operation. We continue to invest in the education of our team to ensure your customer experience is outstanding. Thank you for the opportunity to be your planter experts. Stop by either of our locations in Hillsboro or Drayton, North Dakota, or visit planterdoc.com.
As we continue on our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show, joining us from the LaMoure-Litchville Marion Lobos, that is Jill Dunn. Jill, a nice win for you guys. I know it was a good start in set 1 and set 2. You got up 5-1, 6-2, got a little breathing room, able to finish them off, and then you knew Central Cass was going to make a run, make a rally. They don't want to get swept at home. What were you able to see from your team late in that one when you were down a couple points to come back and eventually win it 26-24?
They just kind of came together and knew they had to dig deep, and it was nice to see that even though we were down a few points, it didn't really rattle them. They just stayed pretty level-headed and just ready to get the next point. And even though we kind of missed a few here and there, they just kept working hard and chipping away 1 point at a time, and then to help us get back on top.
And someone who had a really good first set, Tessa Rasmussen, then Heidi Steffes really came on in that second and the third. That was a nice 1-2 combination on top of Nora Delabar, really good spots. Kelly with a couple of good pushes corner to corner that she was able to do. What's it like coaching a group that can go side to side, whether it's at the net or corner to corner, as you saw tonight, both offense and on the defensive side?
Really, really good. It helps our offense, so the defense on the other side of the court doesn't really know what to expect. They sometimes think we're going somewhere, but we have a lot of weapons and a lot of smart players that can kind of see the court, and that really helps us out a lot, that we can do things like that.
Heidi's play tonight seemed like she got in rhythm a little bit there, and when she can get going on top of who we already mentioned, what has Heidi provided this year's Lobo Club?
A lot, just a spark out there. She's been our top hitter and top blocker on our team for the last 3 years. So, yeah, it's nice to have her up there at the net, she's a good weapon up there. Usually when the ball gets to her, get out of her way because it's going to come slamming down.
Yeah, without question. Then Delabar was able to finish it off there for you guys
Yes.
as well. A biggest thing moving forward here, you played a lot of volleyball. You're going to play a lot more volleyball next week. Your next match in Lisbon, a little bit shorter of a trek for you, but ultimately at the end of the day, a nice win. What do you hope to carry from this one to kind of close out the month of September before you get to October?
Just a lot of confidence. No matter if it gets a little tough in the matches, they should be able to take away from this, like, hey, we can always battle back. Because there's going to be tougher matches ahead of us, too, coming towards the end of the season and postseason. So I think it's just good for them. They can see how they can play together, and they just got to keep working hard, 1 point at a time, and they can end up on top. They can beat anybody if they put their mind to it.
Jill, as always, thanks so much for your time, and best of luck moving forward in Tuesday night down in Lisbon.
Okay, thank you.
Jill Dunn, head coach for the LaMoure-Litchville Marion Lobos, will continue on our post-game show after this. Right on cue again, it's our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show, and if you download that mobile app and sign up for the Tommy's Club app again today or throughout the weekend, new members get the first 30 days free for car washes with 2 locations again in Fargo and 2 in Moorhead. Let's get to our Enbridge Energy of the game. Enbridge Energy, go to Enbridge.com for career opportunities. We heard from her just moments ago. That's Heidi Steffes here, the senior middle hitter for LaMoure-Litchville Marion with a match-high 9 kills for the Lobos. She is our Enbridge Energy players of the game. And then, again, just balance with Rasmussen, Kelly, and Delabar all finishing with 7 or more kills here tonight for LaMoure-Litchville Marion. Heidi Steffes is our Enbridge Energy player of the game. Life takes Enbridge Energy. Go to Enbridge.com for career opportunities. From there to our RC Enterprises feature precision plays of the match, and it was the start in set 1 and set 2 for the Lobos. In set number 1, tied at 1, but they got out to a 5-1 start, and then it never got back within really 2 points from the majority of the rest of that first set. In the second set, Lobos got up by as much as 6-2, 7-3. Saw Central Cass come back tied at 11, but then finish off that set on a 14-4 run. And then in the second set, similar story, a good start for the Lobos, tied at 4, and then they got up a 13-6 and 13-7. Squirrels came storming back up by 2, 23-21, but the Lobos would finish it off with a 26-24 match. So again, good starts and a good close here for the Lobos. That is our RDK Enterprises feature precision plays of the contest. RDK Enterprises with locations in Hillsborough and Drayton for precision planting updates, information, and questions. You can contact the folks at RDK Enterprises by visiting planterdoc.com. That again is planterdoc.com. Some finals across the way. The finals tonight, a sweeping fashion. Northern Cass over Kindred in 3 here this evening. Also, Thompson takes down North Border in 3. Frazee Hawley going on right now, and Hawley earns the sweep over the Frazee Nuggets 3-0 as well. Those are some other finals across yourliveevent.com. Coming up tomorrow night here in Castleton, it's homecoming night for the football team as they tangle with the Burros of Hillsborough Central Valley. Jake Burkmeyer and Joel Morgan will be on the call for you on that one. A game gets underway at 7 o'clock. Halftime, they'll announce the homecoming court and the homecoming royalty and more. It's Region 1 football tomorrow night on yourliveevent.com. The Lobos will tangle with a really good opponent in 9-man football in North Prairie tomorrow night, so good luck to the Lobos out there as well. LLM again improves to 14-5 now on the volleyball season. Central Cass now drops to 8 and make that 7-5. Both teams, their next contest right here on your live event. Lobos Tuesday night in Lisbon. The Squirrels, they will take the next handful of days off from game action, but they will be back on the court coming up a week from tonight, hosting the Burros of Hillsborough Central Valley for a non-region contest. That does it for our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show here tonight from Castleton. I'm Chase Miller. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you patronize our sponsors and also go to our website at yourliveevent.com for more games throughout the rest of the week. Until then, enjoy the rest of your Thursday night.